Good day, everyone. This is Mercy. Today we'll be looking at the life of Jonah. We'll be looking at the book of Jonah, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and chapter 4. First, let's look at the meaning of Jonah. Jonah means dove. Jonah means dove. He's an Hebrew man. Jonah is the son of Amittai. Jonah was a prophet sent by God to Nineveh, but he went to Joppa, where he found a ship going to Tarshish, trying to go away from the presence of the Lord. And there was a great wind upon the sea, and a mighty tempest on the sea. The ship threatened to break up. The mariners were afraid, and everyone in the ship started crying to their gods. At this time, Jonah was fast asleep at the inner part of the ship. They woke him up and asked him to also call upon his God. But when they saw that nothing was happening, they decided to cast lots, and this lot fell on Jonah. They casted the lot to know who actually brought the evil upon them, and it eventually fell on Jonah. Then the sailors asked Jonah, what should be done to stop the storm? And Jonah looked at them and said to them, throw me into the sea, for I know it is my fault for this violent storm. But the sailors, being afraid to commit murder, tried everything possible to bring the ship out of the sea, but all to no avail. And they prayed, asking God not to punish them for murder. Then they threw Jonah into the sea, and it calmed down at once. This made the sailors afraid of the Lord, and they offered sacrifice to him and promised to worship him. The Lord commanded a large fish to swallow Jonah, and he was inside the fish for 3 good days and nights. But right inside the fish, Jonah prayed to the Lord for help. And the Lord heard him and ordered the fish to release him out on the beach, and it did. Once again, the Lord spoke to Jonah, go to Nineveh, that great city, and proclaim to the people the message I have given to you. This time, Jonah obeyed the Lord and went. The city is very large, for it took Jonah 3 good days to walk through the city. He proclaimed the message, telling the people that in 40 days the city Nineveh would be destroyed. When the king heard it, he put on sackcloth to show that they had repented. All the people also fasted, from the greatest to the least. Even their animals were forbidden to eat or drink. When God saw their action, he changed his mind and did not punish them again. This decision of the Lord made Jonah angry and unhappy. He prayed and said to the Lord, I am better off dead than alive. And the Lord asked him, what right have you to be angry? Jonah went to the east part of the city and sat down, making a shed for himself, just for him to see what the Lord would do to the people of Nineveh. But the Lord made a plant grow up over Jonah to give him shade, so that he would be comfortable. Jonah was so pleased with the plant. The next day morning, the Lord commanded a worm to attack the plant, and it died. Then, at noon, the Lord sent a hot heat sun, and it was about to make Jonah to faint, because the sun was so hot, it was beating him on his head. He made this prayer for the second time, I am better off dead than alive. Jonah was angry for the plant because it grew one night, and the next day it disappeared. He was sorry for the plant. Then the Lord made Jonah to understand that he felt sorry for a plant that he did not plant nor make to grow. How much more Nineveh, a city with over 120,000 innocent children in it, as well as many animals. And Jonah saw reasons with the Lord, and that was why he said that he knew that God would not destroy the city of Nineveh because God is a merciful God. Jonah was stubborn, taking corrections in the hard way, and he was also heartless, in the sense that when the Lord decided not to destroy the city of Nineveh again, he was so angry. He was truly expecting the Lord to destroy the city of Nineveh, even after they had repented and turned away from their evil ways. Thank you. That is all for the life of Jonah. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also like and follow my Facebook page. I love you all. Remain blessed.